Hello, 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 and this is We the People. COVID-19, how you doing? And to all the listeners, please subscribe, like, and comment if you want. Any comments that you give, I surely will be putting them on my channel, and I'll be answering the questions that you need or any questions that you have. So, today is Friday, the 10th of July. And now we're seeing a new uprise. If you've been following me for the last couple of days, it's a new channel. New uprise. It's happening in California, Texas, and Florida. And in Florida, just I think yesterday, 105 deaths. 105 deaths in one day. And now we have all the coastal sewer states. So that's states by the coast, like Florida, Texas, and a couple other states. And California as well, Arizona too. They're seeing a big uprise. Seeing a big uprise, a big spike. The stay-at-home order has been lifted, and now we're talking about making maybe another stay-at-home order. Who knows what's going to happen? But we know it's uprising. And I'm going to be here every day to let you know and give you all the facts, not fake news, facts about what is going to happen and what I think is it's predictions. So we're going to predict what's going to happen. Obviously, it's climbing. So we're going to predict in like 2 weeks, it's going to be up to an all-time high. We're talking about 100 to 200 cases of deaths maybe a day. We're talking about 100. They said about 2-3 months, 100,000 a day, 100,000 cases. Who knows how many deaths? Low cases, no cases. If we don't have low amount of cases that's being treated, then we have a low amount of deaths. So if we have more cases coming and it's look like it's rising every day, then we're going to be looking like more deaths. So we're trying to curve this as Americans and around the world too. If you're listening, curve it. Wash your hands, sanitize, social distancing. I got a new thing called 8 feet. Stay 8 feet. If anybody coughing or if you see any symptoms, make sure to get some kind of medical condition or they can get a test or something, because who knows, a flu can be COVID in this age. You can cough, have a bad throat, and you got COVID. So who knows who got what if you got the flu or if you got COVID, who would know? Who would know except if you test them on the spot? So I'm sheltering indoors. If anybody else is sheltering indoors, great for you. You're with me trying to beat the curve. If you're not sheltering indoors, still be with me, and let's try to beat the curve by social distancing, washing your hands, not to try to be in groups. We have a crisis coming. It's coming, and it's already been here. And it's like a dog. It's like a bad dog that comes around the neighborhood and goes in your garbage can, right? You know he's going to come back and go in your garbage can. You just don't know which day. You know it can get worse and worse every time he comes, but you don't know how fast it's going to get here, and you know how fast it's going to leave. So we're looking at it just like that. We don't know how fast it's going to come, and we don't know how fast it's going to leave. All of this is all predictions. So best thing we can do is try to curve it right now. If we do our best on trying to curve it, so we cannot be in another stay-at-home order, because the way it's looking right now with Florida and all the coastal states going up, Florida, Texas, Arizona, California, New Mexico, when all these states have been rising, it goes from 20,000 to 50,000 patients every week, or 50 to 100,000. More patients is going to pass, and we don't want one death is good enough, but 100,000 deaths. I don't think that's good for America. I don't think that's good for us. I don't think that's good for the public. We don't know if it's airborne, but we know you can sneeze, and 6 feet is why they say 6 feet, because if you sneeze, this is about how far it goes. So I say 8 feet because you give you 2 extra feet, so you don't have to, get the extras. You don't have to, you got 2 extra feet just in case it won't hit you. It definitely won't hit you. So let's curb this. And if you're going to work, make sure you keep your mask on. I know it's hard to breathe in these masks, and maybe wear protection gloves if you can, and sanitize a lot of your stuff and your doors and stuff, and And you know, if you feel any kind of symptoms coming on, make sure you get tested, because you don't want to give it to your kids or your mom or your grandmother or your wife or anybody else that's in your family or around you, your friends, you know. So let's beat this, man. We're doing it together. I'm gonna be here every day. If you got any comments, if you got any questions, if you want to ask me something, if you have something for me to put on the channel that you want me to tell the public, this is We the People. We're for the people, all shades, all colors, and this is we're here to fight COVID and be back to a running society in America and do good to what we're supposed to do. We make the world great. Let's make the world greater again. Let's make us great first, and then let's make the world greater. You know, I don't know if we was ever great. I know we was good. So after this pandemic, and if we can get through this, then we can try to make us the best country that we say we portray us to be the best country. We're trying to make the best country so we can be the best role model for the other countries, and we can do the right thing instead of always looking like we're doing the wrong thing. We can be in the right path instead of doing the wrong path. It's not about the presidency. It's not about none of this. Every president we have is corrupted. Every president has flaws. Nobody's perfect. We're all human. So I'm not going to blame the president. I'm not going to blame what color he is. I'm not going to blame the last president. I'm not going to blame what the last president's colors was. It's not about color. It's politics, you know, Republicans and Democrats, and they run the show. And we actually gotta find a new party, maybe. I don't know, but that's political, and I don't really want to be political. This is more about us as Americans, and maybe if you're watching around the world, to better you in your life and maybe get you some, you know, understanding about what's going on and what other people is doing. I only made this channel not to make money, not to do nothing else, but, you know, talk to the people. So for here at We the People, I'm signing off.